So we are going to graph y equals x squared minus 4x plus 9. The first step is finding the vertex. The vertex formula, well, first, we need to know what a, b, and c are. A is the coefficient of the x squared term, which in this case is 1. There's nothing in front of the x squared term, and when you do not have a coefficient, the coefficient is 1. Okay, right there. The coefficient of the linear term, b, is -4. And c, the constant, is 9. So you have to be able to identify those coefficients to do any of the problems in this entire chapter. Okay, so hurdle number 1 that we have to clear is identifying a, b, and c. To find the vertex of this parabola, the formula is opposite of b over 2a for the x. What is the opposite of b?
4.
4. The opposite of -4 is 4. And what is 2 times a? 2 times a is 2 times 1, which is 2. And what is 4 divided by 2? 2. So the vertex is going to be 2 something. To find the second part of the coordinate, our formula says plug and chug. And so what you have to do, kids, and this is a little more involved, is you have to take the 2 and you have to put it into the equation. And so you have to go 2 squared minus 4 times 2 plus 9. So you have to plug the 2 into the equation. And that will tell you what y is. 2 squared minus 4 times 2 plus 9.
5.
I'm doing my work down there in the bottom right. 5, as some people said. So my starting point for this parabola is 2, 5. Which you can see I put a red dot on my graph at 2, 5. So we did all that work to find where we are starting. We're almost done. Well, we're going to have to go up. It would have been better if we were going down because we have more room going down. So, our standard parabola is 1, 3, 5, 7. Right? And we multiply that by a. So we're going to multiply that by a, which is what? 1. So it doesn't change. So what we're actually going to do is we're actually going to go up 1, 3, 5, 7. When a is 1, that is a standard parabola. When a changes, that's when the parabola changes. So from our vertex, we're going to go 1, 3, 5. I have room for 1, 3, 5. Maybe you only have room for 1, 3 because it's a tall vertex going up. And then you connect your dots. It is not a herky-jerky V graph. It is a beautiful St. Louis arch curve. Okay? It doesn't immediately change direction at each of your points. That's not what an arrow does in the air. It doesn't herky-jerk around. It just flows in a curve. It's not what a football does when you punt it. It doesn't stutter. It just curves. That's what your parabola needs to do. Let's try again. Actually, there's a little more on this. How can we tell if a parabola is going to be up or down just by looking at the equation? Right. If A is positive, the parabola is going to be going up. So just by looking at a problem, before I do anything, I know if it's going to be up or down by looking at the A. If the problem starts off positive, it's going up. If the problem starts off negative, it's going down. So this one we knew was going to be up. It goes up if A is positive. It goes down if A is negative. Okay, so let's do this one. I have this equation, y equals negative x squared plus 2x plus 3. What? It's going to go down. Very good, because the problem leads off with a negative. Where is it going to go down? How far is it going to go down? We're going to figure all that out. But we know it's going to go down. Very good. The vertex formula, opposite of b over 2a. If I write that out, it's opposite of b is negative 2 over 2a is 2 times negative 1, which is negative 2. Opposite of b is negative 2 over 2 times negative 1, which is negative 2. And that's where I get my 1 for the first part of the vertex. Opposite of b over 2a. I did not write out a, b, and c. If you want to write out a, b, and c, go ahead and write out a, b, and c. Now, you have to do your plug and chug. Put 1 into the equation, and you should get 4. If you got 6, that means you did your negative x squared wrong. You have to square it first, then make it negative. If you did negative 1 and then squared it and got 1, you did the order of operations wrong for that first term. So it's 1, 4. There's the work for that I was just talking about. So that point is right there. We're going to take our 1, 3, 5, 7, and we're going to multiply them by a, which is negative 1. And so our 1, 3, 5, 7 becomes negative 1, negative 3, negative 5, negative 7. Which basically means we're going to go down 1, down 3, down 5, down 7. Going out 1 each time. It's a standard parabola, but it goes down. So it should look exactly like the St. Louis Arch. That's not drawn very well, but you get the idea.